Hi everyone, this is Manika Goel, your memory and mindset coach, and welcome to day number 17 of the Awaken Your Potential Within challenge. Today's video is especially for all the students out there. Now, if you are a student who is really having some difficulty in remembering the information or recalling whatever you have memorized earlier, this video is for you. But yes, the topic that I am going to discuss today is so important that anyone in the working domain also, you can use it for your own purpose. So let's understand what we are going to discuss today. Today's topic of discussion will be the primacy and recency effect. So what exactly is the primacy and recency effect? Primacy and recency effect is an observation which says that whatever information is presented to you in the beginning or towards the end is something that is retained for a longer period of time rather than the information which is presented to you in the middle. So let me just elaborate on this. So often I have seen that students, they sit for long hours for their studies, now which may extend to 2 to 4 hours. Now, what happens when they sit at a stretch for 2 to 4 hours? So let me explain you this on the basis of primacy and recency effect. Now, as per this primacy and recency effect, your learning episode has to be only 40 minutes and not more than that, right? So, what is this primacy? The initial 20 minutes of your learning episode is the prime time, and the last 10 minutes of your learning episode is the recency time. Alright, and this is the time, the prime time and the recency time is the time when whatever information you are learning will be retained for a much longer period of time. And why? Because initially when you start your studies or you sit for your studies in the beginning, your mind is fresh. You are completely focused. Your concentration level is high. Your energy is high because you are just about to start your studies. And towards the end, the last 10 minutes is also something that will be retained. Why? Because this will be the time when your brain knows that okay, this is the time, after 10 minutes I am about to have a break. Now what about something which you study in the middle? Let me explain you by giving one example. Let's say you sit for your studies for 2 hours. Okay, that means 120 minutes. So the initial 20 minutes and the last 10 minutes. So in all 30 minutes will be the time which is called the prime time, where all the information will be retained afterwards as well. But the middle 90 minutes of your time will be the downtime. Now this downtime is the time when your concentration gets to decline. Your focus will reduce and you will not be able to remember whatever you are learning in the middle. Right? So this is the downtime. Remember in my earlier videos also I have explained that human mind, it cannot concentrate for more than 20 minutes. And that's the reason only 20 minutes is the time when you will have a complete focus and then your downtime starts. But you know what? You can convert this downtime into the prime time also using this primacy and recency effect. Now let's understand how we can improve our efficiency and our time by using this effect. So if we use the primacy and recency effect for your 120 minutes of learning episode, what you will do, you will have to break it down into chunks of 40 minutes each. So 40 minutes, and you'll have to do it for 3 cycles if you want to study for 120 minutes, that is 2 hours. Right? Now let's understand what happens when you study for 40 minutes. So in this 40 minutes of learning episode, again 20 minutes initial time will be the prime time and the last 10 minutes will be the recency, that will be your prime time. So in all 30 minutes of prime time you are getting in this 40 minutes of learning episode with only 10 minutes of downtime. Yes, I hope you are understanding what I'm trying to say. Now, if you repeat this 40 minutes learning episode for 3 times, for 3 cycles, that means in every cycle you are getting 30 minutes of prime time. That means 30 plus 30 and plus 30, you are getting 90 minutes of prime time. And how much downtime are you getting? You are getting only 30 minutes of downtime. 10 minutes in each cycle you are getting the 10 minutes of downtime. Right? Now, again, you don't have to continuously do it 40 minutes, 40 minutes and 40 minutes. What you can do is, after 40 minutes of learning episode, you need to take a break of 5 to 7 minutes. You may extend it to 10 minutes, but not more than that. Now, why this short break is required? I hope you all remember the Pomodoro technique, where I told you the importance of taking these short breaks, because when you take these short breaks, your mind is automatically, fresh to just get back to that mode of being active and focused again in the work that you are doing. So when you come back from the break, your mind is as fresh as it was before. That's the reason these short breaks are really, really important for everyone, not only for the students, but for each and every one of us. Right? So 40 minutes of learning episode, 10 minutes of break, again 40 minutes of learning episode, 10 minutes of break, and then again 40 minutes of learning episode. So you are completing your 120 minutes of cycle, but then your efficiency is improved because you are taking short breaks in between, and your prime time is also increased. I hope you all have understood the concept of primacy and recency, and how it is important for you to retain more and more information in that same duration. Yeah, so I highly recommend each and every student to start applying this primacy and recency effect in your studies. You can extend to 3 hours or 4 hours as well, but then remember to use this 40 minutes of learning episode with 5 to 7 minutes of break in between. So if you are a working professional, you can also use this primacy and recency effect in your own domain, and you can see how, whatever work you are starting initially, when you start to begin your work, you can start with doing something important, something which you feel is really, really difficult. Because 20 minutes initial time is your prime time when you have complete focus. So try to start anything which is of higher importance, which you feel is really difficult, or which you feel is really something which can improve your productivity. That work you should take it initially, and then you can start off with doing something else. Now, when I said that you can convert this downtime also into the prime time, how you can do that? This downtime after 20 minutes, when your mind starts to reduce its focus, and your concentration is again going here and there, at that time what you can do is you can simply stop learning anything new, but then you can start to revise what you have learned in initial 20 minutes. So this way you can convert your downtime also into your prime time, and you can see that whatever you are learning in this 40 minutes is as much as what you are learning in whole 90 minutes or 120 minutes. Right? I hope this helps, and if in case you still have any doubt related to primacy and recency, please do comment me in the comment section below, and let me know if you have any other queries related to improving your productivity and efficiency. I would be really happy to help you out. See you all tomorrow.